Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to week 2, game 2 of the Rocket League Hoops individual event here at the 2018 Tokyo Olympics. I'm Paramedic293. Today I'll be bringing you footage of match between Jack and MT, and it looks like we're going to kick off straight with a goal from MT. 2 seconds into the match, straight from kickoff. MT displaying those skills that he learned in the previous match against me. And we are right off with first blood going to MT here. So just a quick... Actually, we'll wait for this. This might go in, maybe. Okay, 7 seconds in, Jack just scored. And we're back at level peggings. This is an interesting start to Hoops, I must admit. But, well, we're going to get goals tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, completely missed there by Jack. MT only managed to succeed in pushing it to the side. So, the position these two players are in, that's not going to go in, is it? No, it's not. The position these two players are in. MT has a point from the first match against me. Jack lost his first match against Sly. If Jack can beat MT here today, all 4 players will go into week 3 with a single point each, which means all 4 players have an opportunity to get through to the gold medal playoff match. No one will be guaranteed a position. Conversely, we have another goal. Jack's 2-1 ahead. 4 minutes 17 seconds left to play. Bit of a lucky one that, but I'm sure he'll take it. Conversely, if MT wins, he has all but secured his place. Well, I think, no, he has secured his place in the gold medal playoff. Going for another one. It's 3-1. Oh, Jack is coming out the gate relentlessly here. If MT wins this one, he's all but secured his gold medal playoff place. And while Jack will still have a chance, it's gonna be difficult to actually get through. Very difficult to actually get through. But we'll see. The way things are going at the moment, Jack is dominating play. We've played less than a minute, and oh my fucking Christ, this is ridiculous. Stop scoring! Actually play the game for once. This is ridiculous. We're 6 goals in and we haven't even played a fucking minute yet. These kickoff goals are obscene. Alright, I think we're actually going to have some gameplay here. Alright. So yes, basically, too long didn't read. If Jack wins, we all go into the final week of the regular season with a point each, and basically whoever wins the last 2 matches will go through to the gold medal playoff. If MT wins, he's in the gold medals. If Jack loses, he's not necessarily out of gold medal contention, but it's going to be extremely difficult for him to catch up. Or he might be out. I don't know. Maybe I've got that wrong. That's looking like goal number 3. No! Just about bounced off the edge of the rim. We have a 2-goal lead here for Jack. Absolutely blitzed MT at the beginning of this match. But MT is not going to rest on his laurels. He does want to get back into this. Jack, good clearance there. Back down to MT's end. If he can get a good hit on this. Oh, wait. Oh, beautifully done, but not quite the right angle to get it inside the goal. Good hit there by Jack. Just a little bit too hard. I think he would have struggled from that angle at any time, really. The ball sails back down towards Jack's end. MT will look to capitalise. Gets the ball. It's an awkward hit, but doesn't quite go in. Jack will defend. Jack clears the ball back down to MT's end. MT is there to defend, but he's making an awkward mess of it. Jack, good hit. Oh, just about too low on that shot. Misses the goal. MT's defense is a little bit awkward here, and it looks like this could be goal number 5, and it is. Jack returns to a 3-goal lead with 2 minutes, 21 seconds left to play. MT is experiencing... What the hell was that, Jack? MT's experiencing a bit of lag by the looks of it, a bit of ping. His ping's not great, but that's up to them if they want to switch over hosts or something. That really is up to them. On the attack there from Jack. Oh, rising up into the air. It's looking like goal number 6, and it is, and I am finding it very hard to see MT climbing his way back into this. A 4-goal deficit with 2 minutes left to go. It's not impossible, and if Jack keeps doing kickoffs like that, MT could certainly capitalise. Not quite this time, though. Jack dominating display at the moment, however. MT's going to have to come back hard in the second round. Jack on the attack, and that's goal number 7. You know, I said it could still happen for MT, but it's looking less and less likely by the minute. Honestly, Jack's display at the moment has just been so much more dominant. I think MT for now should be looking towards round 2. Focus on finishing this one out with a decent goal difference. At the moment, it's... To be honest with you, goal difference probably won't make that much of a difference. Not like it did in the Invitational. It's only really to determine the bronze medal. I wouldn't worry about it too much, but he should be... He will have probably an eye on round 2 already. Because at this point, you've got to imagine that he is pretty much out of contention for round 1. Although he will seek to score another goal here. Misses the ball. That was really unfortunate. Just slightly off, clipping the roof of his car. He has picked a very small car, the Takumi, I think it is. It's got a tiny hitbox. I don't know, I guess maybe he favours that? It is worth noticing that, like, in terms of stats, each car is the same. Some just have bigger hitboxes, or some have different hitboxes, they're a bit more awkward. Like, Sweet Tooth's van, for example, is quite big, but it's, like, also very flat and very plain, so there's no, like, awkward angles they can bounce off of to get goals. You know, there's probably a whole science behind this. MT with a beautiful goal there to bring it to 7-3. Nicely lobbed in from his side of the pitch. Ultimately, it's probably going to come to nothing, but it's nice to see that he's not out of this completely. Both players completely failing to attack from kickoff. MT keeping it down Jack's end. He's going to struggle to collect, however, but collect he will. Ball back towards the centre of the pitch. Jack on the attack. We've got less than 30 seconds left to play here in this first round. Good play by both players, but Jack clearly the domineering player right now. And it looks like he's going for goal number 8 and just about misses out, bouncing off the rim. The ball is back down towards Jack's end. He sort of defends, but no, that's going to be... No, very nearly in for MT, but that is going to be the end of the first round. Jack winning 7-3. It all comes down to this second round. If Jack can win this, we are going into a mouth-watering week 3. If MT wins this, we're going through to a mouth-watering round 3. So, let's see what happens coming up in just a few seconds. Now, I don't know what it is about the Hoops tournament. In every Olympics, it's always provided some of the most interesting, closest and fun Rocket League games. I mean, don't get me wrong, the soccer pairs one's usually quite interesting. Snow Day can have its moments, but Hoops just seems to be king as far as a Rocket League Olympics goes. Maybe because it's such a great equalizer. Both, like, no one really dominates at it. Jack used to be pretty strong at it, but in recent times, even by his own admittance, he's not quite been as good as he used to be. I guess we're all just, you know... I mean, yes, there is an element of luck to it, but... yeah, it's fun to watch, it's definitely entertaining to play, and it's going to be goal number 1 for Jack. 30 seconds in, not quite as fast as last time. But Jack will take first blood here in this round, and if the scoreline remains the same, he will take a point here, and we will go into week 3. Okay, it's 2-0. Jack from the kickoff. MT is in a desperately bad position here. If he wants to secure that gold medal playoff place, he's going to need to claw his way back into this now. I can't see the ball. Where's the ball? It doesn't quite go in. That was lucky there for MT. He's going to go on the attack straight away. Jack does defend, however. Only 2 goals. It's a deficit that can easily quite easily be recovered with time. MT has 4 minutes to play. Can he do it? That's ridiculous! What? Fucking what? What? I don't even know how that happened, but MT has now cut his deficit down to 1 goal. Jack wins kickoff. Only succeeds in knocking it to the corner. MT will defend, albeit a little clumsily, but knocks it back towards Jack's end. Jack defends. MT's positioning is a lot better now, especially on those last couple of plays. He's now succeeded in getting the ball towards Jack's end. Can he tip it over? No, it doesn't look like it. Maybe. No, he's just not quite getting the angle he needs, but he's been relentless in this attack. Jack, however, will knock it back towards MT's end. He's got a good shot at goal here. That's lined up well. It might go in. MT, beautiful defense there. I'm not sure if that was going to go in, but MT made sure it didn't, and that was great defending. We don't see a whole lot of great defending in hoops, just because it's very hard to. That was a good maneuver there by MT, and I'm looking forward to seeing if he... Oh, he destroys Jack. He ensures that he will not score a goal here. That was dangerous, however. That was very dangerous play there. He keeps the ball down to Jack's end. He's got a good shot at goal here. That's a good one. That could go in. Yes, it does. We're back at level peggings. Just under 3 minutes left to play. Beautiful play there by MT. End-to-end stuff. Game on. Jack on... MT doesn't move at all and allows Jack to slot it smoothly into the back of the net. Very unfortunate there for MT. I think he was hoping that Jack would miss, but ultimately all that's done is ruin his good work. And Jack is back in front by 1 goal. MT has it all to play for once more. Still, 2 minutes 45 seconds left to play, however. Plenty of time to recover for MT. Good clearance down there at Jack's end. He can follow this up. Jack fails to, but MT also fails to get a convincing hit on there. We are halfway through the match. 2 minutes 30 seconds left to play. Jack is beating MT 3 goals to 2. Very dangerous play there by MT, and it's looking like goal number 4 is coming. Oh, despite his best attempts, MT just cannot clear the ball out of the net. Defense so hard in hoops. He is looking at this point. A 2-goal deficit, it's not insurmountable. Oh, very nearly in for number 5 there, Jack. MT has the advantage here, however, cannot quite take the advantage. 2 minutes left to play. It is looking like we're setting up for that mouth-watering clash in week 3. Regardless of what is going on here, we are definitely seeing that every single player has really benefited from their time in the Invitational. MT on the attack here. This is a beautiful opportunity. He doesn't take advantage of it. MT needs to start putting those away. He cannot afford to fuck up opportunities like that. Good clearance there. All players have come out of the Invitational better, I would say, of these 4 matches we've had so far. They've all been quite close. No one's ran away with them. And it's been an interesting setup so far. MT's struggling at the moment. He can't clear the ball. Just as I said that, he manages to do it. He's got a good opportunity here. The problem MT's having at the moment is finishing things off. He can't quite put it in. Jack succeeds in destroying MT. 1 minute 10 seconds left to play with a 2-goal deficit. MT needs to put on God mode if he wants to do this. He's done it before. We've seen him do it. Can he do it here, though? It's not the end of the world. If he loses here, it's far more important for Jack to win than it is for MT. MT can afford a loss here, but it's going to make week 3 very, very difficult for him. He still has to play Sly. MT on the attack. Jack will defend, however. 40 seconds left to play. The way things are going, I cannot see a way back into this for MT. Jack goes on the attack. MT needs to score here. He's got an opportunity. It's just not good enough, however. And Jack is going to make it 5-2, and surely that's it. Surely it's over. Brave fighting here by MT, who's done very well, but unfortunately for him, I think this is very much dead and buried with only 20 seconds left to play. It's not quite as close a match as we had earlier in the week between me and Sly, but that is looking like goal number 6. These scorelines are not reflecting the level of effort that MT has put in and how well he's played. It's just been really unlucky for him that he's lost quite badly in terms of goal deficit, but he will come back very strong next week and he will be looking to secure his gold medal playoff place by beating Sly. MT goes on the attack and will get a consolation goal, 6-3 with 0 seconds left to play, and that is it for tonight's matches. Jack will win 2-0 and we are going to have an amazing week 3 set up. MT fought bravely, he did very well, but ultimately it just wasn't good enough. Jack, however, springs back from that loss to Sly in the first week excellently and will go ahead with a point into the final week. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. I have been Paramedic293 and I am very much looking forward to next week's matches. I will see you then. Until then, take care.